One moment. Okay. And also, I was prepared for this occasion, for this inevitability. I got a costume. Outfit swap. Hi, Wolf Snubs. The yappin' cappin'. My turtle is so necked. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move the things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish, see if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Oh boy. Does this game work with controller? Yeah, it'll be fine. We or fish. Oh, what do we? You don't have the right equipment for this. Well, boo. I love this little boat. It's so cute. Oh no, it's Tetris. Can I rotate? Okay, I can rotate. No, I'm bad at these games. I'm gonna lose my fish. There we go. Fishtris. This spot has been depleted. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Okay. So what do we look at? Cabin. Pursuits. Catch fish for the day. The mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Greater Marrow. Encyclopedia. 5 caught, 3 caught. Aberrations? Aberrations. Aberrations? Well, there's a coelacanth. Aberrations. Wow, time really moves quick, huh? You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understood? Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Yay, I love having my wages garnished. Yippee! Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for the fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands may pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. Sell. 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 Neato. I could have just held down F. Yeah, new outfit. Just finished it today. Just started it today. I'm like, I am going to play Dredge sooner or later. I might as well have something ready for it. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Uh-huh. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Weighted line. Yeah, dredged up a new outfit. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Simple skimmer. And what do I have? Basic fishing pole. Fishing speed 35%. What's this one? Strengthened lions can catch larger and deeper fish. Well, I can't do that. Motor. Rusty outboard, $100. I can't afford any of this stuff. Trawl nets. Lights. Makes a decent effort at shining through the gloom. Better than a candle. Just. I literally cannot afford anything. Lightweight rod suited to catching fish that live in the shallows. A small spool makes for limited reeling speed, however. Fishing speed plus 10%. Versus fishing speed plus 35%. Oh, can I only install fishing rods in these spots? Is that what I'm saying? What is that what it's saying? I see. So you can use these either for storage or for fish. Well, I don't think I need anything there. I want to check something real quick. Display. Accessibility. Relaxed fishing mode. Text mode. Controls. Okay, so it does have controller. Hang on. This just feels like a game that would feel better on controller. Yes. Okay, that seems to work now. My designer's snout fit. It is very dashing. Someday I will actually own a peacoat. Whether I have to make it myself or not. Let's see. I guess we'll rest until dawn. Since I can't afford... Only $34 remaining. Well. Oh, it's raining. That's good. Wait, why was this sparkling? A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Ow. I don't want to be a yin skin rug. How's the volume on this game compared to me? Is it good? It is a very pretty game. I really love this art style. Brief respite. Seems normal? Okay, good. And I can't do that. How about this one? I need an engine upgrade. Alright. Oops. Alright, well that spot was just full of fish. Can I get you? Yes. Rotate? Oops. Ah. Oh god, I just realized how late it is. Return. But there's so many sparkly things in the waters. Select your lights by holding left button and toggle them with X. What is this eyeball over here? Should I be concerned by that? They make you more visible, too. That's not ominous at all. I had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay above normal price. They asked for 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Oh no. That's really sad. I hate when I hate when clothes get wet and just ruined. Sell all fish for a good amount of money. Get adjusted, minus 19 bucks. Neat. Oh, I can only cast coastal fish right now. Shipwright. So you are shallow and you're shallow. Catch a shallow. Sure. Now I have no money again. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps of the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Oh. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. Turns and shuffles back along the path and leads to the left. Oh, Mayor. Just the person I was hoping to see at 26 minutes past midnight. Small package. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there? The mayor hands you a small damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. Dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Sir, it's after midnight. Alright, so... Why is this map so big? This map is enormous. Okay, so Little Marrow is presumably the one right across the bay. One flounder and eel. You know what? How dangerous could it be? It's just across the bay. Surely this won't be a bad idea. Why is it so foggy? Nope, stop turning. Stop turning. Get back there. What, a delivery? Let's see here. Tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but he feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks ago, and it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Sustainable fishing. Puts a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're out on the water. Stop by for a chat any time. I know how lonely it can be. Trader. Only a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Oh, thanks for the follow, Grave Dice. I specialize in antiques and jewelries. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No? I don't think so. I could probably put this in storage. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Ah. Why is my storage over here? I think my storage is just anywhere. Read to unlock. Let's see. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch that. Oh good, I can sleep here. We can set out early. Research? Oh. Research. Hydraulic rod. Mechanically assisted reels allowing the catching of significantly larger species. A hybrid design allows for more flexible fishing style. That would be nice. Adel? Engines. Oh. Improved outboard motor. I feel like having a better motor is probably the more important of the thing. Alright, let's undock. Catch some of these. Okay, fine. Fuck you then. Start fishing. That's a big flounder. Bing, bing, bing. Trophy catch. Really? While I'm here, I might as well check this out. Are there any eels over here? Can I see what's over here? What are you? Dredge. Shapes in the water. Ah. No. No. Oh no! My flounder! Please don't have been my trophy catch. Oh, thank God. Barely even touched it. And the game's like, nope, it's ruined. It exploded to pieces. Oh, hey, eel. What in the world is this? Yes. I like how wiggly they are. Yeah, I know. Somebody save that poor fish. call Fishmonger. Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. You know what? You can have the older one. $50. Not bad. Another order. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. $21, that's it? A pathetic, cowardly, bottom-dwelling fish. Well, that's not very nice. Kinda rude. Slimy creature, tainted with the silt and muck of the seabed. Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even tell just from looking from the surface. Interesting. Shipwright. Your boat's looking a bit banged up. It sure is, isn't it? $200. Alright, that's why my light didn't turn on, is because I don't have a light. One second. There we go. No, I want repairs. Skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. That's concerning. $30. $30. Bummer. Mayor, what do you want? What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. How much would you like to repay? All of it. What else can I do for you? I wanted to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Oh, bell's ringing. Well, the main port over there is a place called Ingfell. It's right on the approach from the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it these days. I think quite a few people have left one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, but built on top of a beautiful coral reef. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of those? Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're to go exploring there. Oh, good. So my compass is going to stop working when it gets foggy? Devil's Spine. Ah, yes. It's quite exciting, really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. Where are we? I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention, the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Great. This area sounds like a lovely tourist destination. What happened to the last fisherman? Last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now, what else can I do for you? I should get back to fishing. I think I can squeeze in another catch before night falls. Oh yeah. Cabin. Messages. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers, the colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. Oh well, there's your problem. That's why you have a note in a bottle and not a ship. I think he was prepared. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Oh dear. Pursuits. 2 arrow squid and a black grouper. 2 squid and a black grouper. Well, I can't do anything with that right now. Encyclopedia. Gray eel. Cod, mackerel. Practically worthless, but enough to stave off hunger. What in the world is going on over here? These look terrifying. These look terrifying. On shelf. On shelf? I have a shelf? What's... Oh. I didn't realize that my lights were on. Okay, let's catch a thing. I can make some money before then. Oops. It gets so dark so fast. Neat. Alright, now I just need to catch a grouper. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. Ooh, new boats. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. This is the dry dock where we can make significant improvements to your vessel. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. Need a decent stock of hard materials for those projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at it then. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored. So don't worry if you only have half of what we need. I see. +2 rod spaces. +4 net spaces. +1 light space. Interesting. Modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold engines. Fascinating. Nets would be nice. I don't have any use for that right now. Don't have a grouper yet. Oh, apparently it just happens like passively while you're fishing. $16? Okay, I can buy that new engine. Shipwright. Alright, I want this. There goes all of my money. Why do you want to talk to me at midnight, man? What is that ominous red glow in the back there? Oh, it just lets me talk to him whenever I want. In that case, we rest till dawn. And... escape. Whoa, I'm so much faster. Almost slammed into the rocks because I wasn't paying attention. The spot has been depleted after one fish. So sad. Oops. Yeah, the ominous midnight red glow. Doesn't your town have that? This looks like mackerel. Ah, that looks like grouper. Disturbed water. Stock low. You don't have... Of course we don't. Whoa! Well, wherever we are, they've got orcas. That's cool. Oh, spot's depleted. Goodbye, whales. You were really cool. I need an ocean rod. Sounds like I'm playing fucking Pokemon. I need an ocean rod. What was that? I love the spooky noises that scare the ever-living crap out of me that just happened. A. Whoop. Maybe it was thunder. 116 bucks. Gimme. What can I get? We don't actually have access to an ocean rod yet. Cracked bulb. Should I just buy a light? Maybe. I feel like nets would be useful. Or more rods? Okay, well that's not gonna matter because I literally can't buy that. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I don't really like that you can click on... How do I get more of these? Researched equipment. Okay, no, that doesn't help me. How do I get more stuff? Let's check the other town. Maybe they've got something. I wonder how long it'll take me to crash this ship and sink it. You cod, get over here. One. What are you? Oh, you're squid. Okay, so you're just... where I sell things for money. Oh, okay. I noticed that exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Ah! Oh, good. You hallucinate. Awesome. So that's why you need a light. But with a light, things can see you. You know what? That gives me big like Sunless Sea vibes. Where if you have your light on, monsters are more likely to see you, but if you have your light off, you're more likely to go crazy and like eat your crewmates. I found this book out back. Oh. I really liked Sunless Sea. It was just very, very hard. It is a very difficult game. I mean, by design. I thought it was neat, though. 95% complete. Okay. I'll be right back really quick. Okay, back. Let's see. How much money do we have? 209? Well, I guess sleep until dawn. I guess we just keep going until we finish reading those books. Hey! Check cabin for bonuses. 10% chance to not reduce fish stocks when catching a fish with a rod. Oh, well, that's kind of nice. As I immediately deplete the spot. Yeah, let's check this. August. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around, and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He's been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. Hey, cool. Free boat. Can I have it? Oh. Oh. I want shapes in the water. Ah! Who are you? Can I catch you? Postal. Oops. 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 Don't lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Aha! I don't know why anybody was worried. I wasn't worried. All-seeing cod. What the fuck? Staring outwards, unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. I like it. It's cute. It's a friend. I'm also going to sell it for fat stacks of cash. Keep the scarf so it doesn't get cold. What is going on here? A brood squid. A brood squid. Hey, Mr. Fishmonger. You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Ah, now, this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of the stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach. He pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it out on the counter. It is a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. One beautiful handkerchief drawn from the insides of a grotesque fish, patterned with delicate crimson thread. I know. He couldn't cut open the brood squid? Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant inside. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the squid. Bye! And we can sell all our squid. All our fish. 400 bucks! Making good money. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. And I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Mysterious. Let's see, what can we buy? I mean, we could get another motor, another engine. We could buy a light. I think a light would be good. You know what? I've got the money. Uninstall that. Oh, peculiar engine plus 14 knots. Okay, so it's not actually worth enough to justify selling it for the improved outboard. I can't imagine a situation where you'd buy the rusty outboard. Simple skimmer. So is there any advantage to the weighted line? Because they both catch shallow fish. I mean, I guess fishing speed is better. I had to check. Pursuits. Meet at Blackstone Isle. Man approached me, interested in what the fishmonger pulled from the fish. He wants me to meet him on Blackstone Isle. Map. Blackstone Isle. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I think I was looking at that place as we sailed by. I can meet him there. Encyclopedia. Brood squid. Alright, let's... No, I didn't want to undock. I wanted to sleep. Fisherman, have you run into a photographer on your travels? She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Everybody's heading south. Okay. Now I can leave. You know. Oh good, there's a spooky mansion and everything. What are you? Oceanic. Man. Ruined mansion and workshop. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. Ah, thank you. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures, truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. Carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be a challenge. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Well, I mean, the game is called Dredge. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. Relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the town about the shipwreck or other shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Well, I already know where there's a shipwreck. I tried to poke at it, and it didn't. And there was nothing I could do with it until now. Return when you have something. What's the workshop? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. Go inside. It's locked. Boo! Whoop. Whoop. I think the shipwreck was right over here. But yay, now we can finally upgrade our ship. These fish that I'm just sailing past. Start dredging for a ring. What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm just playing Frogger over here. An old iron chain. Okay. What? Oh. Ah! There's too many of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. Panic. Panicking. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. Please, stop dropping it to the bottom of the ocean. I can't do this! Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is that? It's scary out. I don't like that the eye is flashing. Well, that was kind of a bust. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? I better be able to upgrade the the dredger, because I can't do that. There's no way that's like expected of a normal person. You know of any shipwrecks around here? If He eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Mirror where the current carries the wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from the dark patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. If you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Heard any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. He holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing here in front of me, or is it just another of the fog's tricks? Who lives on Blackstone Isle? I see a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Okie dokie. Builder, who are you? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside at 2 o'clock in the morning. Staring out to sea, she turns to you. What's it like out there? I don't want to talk about it. It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. I don't want to move along. I can't go back. Or, it's not so bad here. Yeah, we haven't encountered the horrors yet. Ignore the ominous red glow in the background. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move? I mean, really move? There's an island I've heard about. Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Noted. I want this. I apparently need to get everything else first. Oh, is it just force it into that spot? I see. So I wouldn't be able to keep my weighted line. Oh, no, maybe. Yeah, because I could just move this one down and then move the weighted line on top. Scrap, bolt of cloth, and 2 lumber. Okay. And I caught nothing, so I made no money today. There's little points of interest here. Okay, so Steel Point is here to the north. Oop, my headphones just came unplugged. One moment. Dropping everything. Okay. Quit. Pursuits. Search for relics. Obtain lumber and scrap. The key in the marrows. Alright, I think I'll be fine if I go out at 4 o'clock. Unless I crash into a rock. Oh? Sparkle? Is this just bait? The lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below, which I am currently sitting amongst. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone, shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Very dramatic, very dramatic. Oh, don't crash into the rock. What are you? You're a new thing. Black grouper. Oh, hey, cool. Don't crash into the buoy. Let's grab some wood. Don't say it. Ah! Fanged cod. I'm glad we keep fishing up horrors of the depth. Yes. $94. I didn't think you had it in you. Knife fishing is a tall order. A new business venture. Crab pots. I can see it in lights. Oh. Last for 2 days. Yield 1 to 2 per day. It's a bit banged up, but you can get it fixed at the shipwright. Okay. Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, and come back after a day or two to check on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. Oh. I see. I'll buy another crab pot from you. Why not? Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. Are you in the fishmonger in a racket? Is that what I'm getting at here? He gives me faulty equipment. You get the money for it. You give him a little something on the side. I see how it is. I see what's going on here. What's this? Junk to the untrained eye, but there's some good metal here. Someone might pay for this. Oh wait, I know who'll pay for this. Oh god, don't go backwards. Select the crab pot ability. Uh-huh. They catch things over time, but need repairing every so often. Are those rays? Yeah, those are rays. Come here. Oops. Stingray. This thing's huge. Uh. Mm. Grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? You know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. Man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his memories were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Imagine the odds of finding a belt buckle that was on a corpse in a shipwreck. And that just happened to be the thing you pulled up with dredging equipment. Good luck. Anything else I can help you with? Do you know of any strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Yeah, it must be a big belt buckle. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry over and over. Begging anyone who would listen, howling it to the wind these days. I almost feel like I understand. Anything else I can help you with? Nope. Goodbye. Hey, you want to buy this junk for $7? Sure. Money's money. Painter. Ah, the fisherman. I had thought you might stop by. Welcome to my humble studio. If you're wanting to experiment with some decorations, yes, I'm the person to talk to. I can attach flags and bunting. Ooh, flags and bunting! I have a design here already that you might like. If you find any others in your travels, bring them back to me and I can rig them up for you. Of course, I can also add a splash of color to your hull. I'm sorry to say that my selection of pigments limited me at the moment, though. Could I help find more pigments? Bunting is like, if you've ever been to, like, a festival or something, bunting is like those flags that are, like, draped from, like, balconies and stuff. The kind of, like, half-round sort of scallop-looking thing. being an American, it's usually most common during the 4th of July. I don't know what the Canadian equivalent would be. Let's see, he thinks for a short while. Pierogi flags. Yeah, pierogi flags. The other day, down by the shoreline, I saw a strange crab with the most strikingly vibrant coloration. My knees aren't suited to clambering over the rocks and chasing crustaceans, you see. But if you caught such a creature... Clears scraps of cloth and paper from his workbench, revealing a large pestle and mortar. I could beat that fucker into a pulp. With the right binding agent, we can grind them together for a new mixture. Turns back to you, a cunning plan formed in his mind. Fisherman, bring me crabs. We'll turn your vessel into a work of art. But for now, what can I help you with today? Deliver flag? Oh. Change flag. Which flag do you want? Fish flag? Oh. As you wish. Adjust bunting. Bunting on. Yeah. Bunting can also be, like, just a rope with a bunch of, like, pennants on it. Which is what we have here. Hate boat. Roof. Sharp mint. I don't have the right pigment to make that color. Boy, those are some malignant pincer and cerebral crab. I see. Blue depths. Hull. Seaweed green. Boy, that sure is seaweed green, huh? You need to be able to deck out your sleeping cabin with lots of pillows and plants and a really cozy lantern. That would be kind of nice. Be very chill. I don't imagine you'd have much space on a boat like this for that kind of thing, though. Oh, there's more than one page. Maple orange, royal purple, golden treasure, or black abyss. What do you want for this? These are some fucked up looking crabs. Sable reacher and umbral puppet. What? Yeah, I'll just make my hull blue. This dude's quick, though. 2 hours to paint an entire boat. We're blue now. Oh, I just realized. Okay, they're still fresh. We're still good. We're fine. Nothing seems to be trying to kill us. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Jackpot? Nope. $120 from those two. Not bad. cargo spaces also hold engines. No. Hang on. Oh good, I can just move this over here. Into my storage locker until I figure out what I want to do with that. Undock. You're a funky looking thing. What's going on over here? Nope. Just a squid. Two days remain. I wonder if there's any indication if anything's been caught or if I just have to check them. I guess I'll just have to check them. Get in the shoal. Oops. No! My trophy catch. Oh well. I need more junk. It's already getting so late. Well, if I dock here, I presumably can sleep, right? Yeah. Material pile. But if I sleep, then my stuff goes off. I don't want my stuff to go off. Oh, we can dredge here. Oh! Research, finally! I was wondering how we got more of that. Oh! Aw! My blue mackerel! That's fine. Hey, here's a spooky fish. Which I can't get. Dang. I love when there's things moving far too quickly in the water nearby. That's comforting. And completely normal. Oh, okay, so there is an indication when these have caught something. Got any crabs? I do got crabs. That is a big fiddler crab. I would go so far as to say that is an enormous fiddler crab. Take a look through this book on the house. Ooh. Free book, you say? Uh-huh. I guess I should get this one. Plus 2 engine spaces. We don't need more engine spaces right now. I like how I took this wood from her island just to throw it into my own thing. Okay, good. At least I can change my mind if I decide against it later. Alright, that's why I went to the shipwright. I wanted to repair things. There goes 30 bucks. Alright, what do we have here? We have a thing over there to retrieve the belt buckle, and then we got a thing over here. I don't remember which is which. Common crab and a fiddler crab. 0 to 10 meters is where I can catch fiddler crabs. Good to know. Yay! Wait. Oh, good. I was scared that it threw out the fiddler crab. Oh, there's a funky thing going on over here. Let's go grab that. Okay, well, it was funky, and then it stopped being funky. It gets so late so fast. Well, this looks like metal scrap. I would like metal scrap. Can I pick up metal scrap? I don't think I can pick up metal scrap. Alright. We're putting the kibosh on the metal scrap. I want these big things. I want to grab them and make them my own. Oh, don't hit the rock. So I'll pick that up. Get everything repaired. $66. Buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They get sick? Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. Ah! Not shady at all. Uh-huh. Oh, I had more fish to sell. Oh. Oh, what was that? Ah. Blue mackerel. I am going to forget that that's there, but you know what? Nope. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Yeah, let me just touch it. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. Interesting. Hey, there's some weird shit going on with these eels. Come here. Apparently there was not weird shit going on with the eels. Yeah. I I want to see what the spooky glowing light is from. Is that a real boat or a hallucination of a boat? Yeah, that's normal, right? Whew! What the hell is this a key to? Ah! Okay, there's bad things in the water, and it knocked out my light. My weighted line. No! No! We sank. When was my last save? Oh no! When was this? And I was kind of like, okay, maybe the things aren't so spooky. You know, maybe it's just like, maybe it's all just hallucinations. And then a big fucking anglerfish just smashed me to pieces and sent my sent my lamp into the ocean. It's like, well, guess I'll die. Oh boy. Well, what's this? Why did I do that? Oh, a worn gold ring. I don't think it's the ring I'm looking for. Let's try it early. And then try and get back to town as quickly as we possibly can before the horrors appear. Why is it so dark here? Whew! Alright, now we leave. Now we just go. Oh, look at them all. Ew. Oh. Ah. We did it. We survived. Yes, I've got a mutant. Any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same. Underneath. What could possibly go wrong? The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth, and why don't you take these too? They're of no use to me. Cool. You hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hands begin to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature. Quickly now. Okie dokie, have fun, bye! The fishmonger's door slams behind you, and you hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. The fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. I wonder how long this game is. I mean, the map's pretty big, so I can't imagine that, like, you could blaze through the plot without getting very far. Without a notable time investment. Pig-like tusks protrude from the mouth of this ravenous brute with no eyes to speak of. It attacks indiscriminately. Ugh. I've already forgotten how to do research. Oh wait. Godoy. Coastal and shallow. And hydraulic rod would allow me to catch oceanic fish. Refined outboard motor. Wow, you can get some really speedy boats. Jet drive engine. 9 knots. Also, 35 plus 35 knots is kind of bonkers. That's like plus 30 miles an hour just from one engine. Just like zoom. Additional strengthening allows this cage to last longer in the water. More space-efficient design allows this pot to hold more before it needs emptying. Around 2 per day, 2 per day, 2 to 3 per day. So what's this do? Propels water through the system more efficiently than outboard setups. Like +1 Iowa class speed, yeah. Like 35 knots is like the speed of the SS United States. May she rest well. It's very sad that they weren't able to save that ship after all the effort that its caretakers were put into preserving it for as long as they did. Hydraulic rod. Yeah, you know what? If I got these 2 rods, then I wouldn't need the 2 rods that I currently have. Anti-tangle line. This line has been hardened and reinforced to avoid and withstand snags. Hadel. Should check how much they cost before I commit to buying them. $400! Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sell everything before. Yeah, this is not a great game for the fish afeared. Coastal and shallow. So I can get one, but not the other. How much does this sell for? 75? This sells for 37. I'm gonna be just short. Yeah, I'm just short. I can catch oceanic fish now, but that's it. Need money. Well, let's store this. All right. Crab pots active? Yes. Alright, let's catch whatever this is. It looks like a shark. That's a shark. That sure is a shark. A bronze whaler. What is this shape? A beautifully colored but deadly predator. Well, I'm not catching any more of those today. That much is certain. Hey, I found your key. Your giant cartoon key. Standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head. Now, somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been that way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. You asked for a key, not a lock. What did you expect? It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Haste, otherworldly speed, at a price. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds powers from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Oh good, so my engines can just break. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it, those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. You know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? But look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals with such trivialities. Anything else? Where should I look for relics? My intuition tells me that the currents may... Yeah, we've already heard that. Yippee. Alright. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Yippee! Woohoo! I guess if I gotta get away from anything. Trader. A gold ring for 15 bucks, huh? This is not really much I can do with it. Oop. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. Wait, is that fishing or dredge? Fish. I can't fish, though. I want this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess no more? I feel like that haste could be a little hastier. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who are you expecting? Your engine, it sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. What do you mean? Open up, please. Ah. Well, I can't sell my fish, which really sucks. I guess I'll just throw those in there and hope that they're okay by the time I get back. How am I supposed to make any money with the fishmonger doing weird shit? Oh, guess this is as good a time as any to just go dredging things. Or it could just be nighttime. No, engines provide 5% more movement speed than listed. Well, that's helpful. Thanks. I'm glad I have to do math to know how much that helps me. No, I didn't want to do math yet. Alright, there's no storage here. So what happens if I... That's... That's not a boat. That's not a boat. That's a fish. That's an evil fish. That's not a boat. Noted. Not a boat. Why do I keep doing that? I think that's relics or artifacts, trinkets. Shapes in the deep. Alright. A little later than I would have liked, but, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot to get planks. That's fucked up though, that the other boats are anglerfish. No, don't boost into the dock. Ugh, blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? Oh, good. Is this rotten? Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad that's rotten now. I'm glad that this has turned into rotten sludge chunks. Awesome. Awesome. Here, you can buy these from me. That's great. That poor crab died for nothing. And I'm still short money. Okay, it wants me to go over here. There's 151 fish. Oops. No, I didn't want to store that. And... oh, I can move things from storage. Okay. I don't think I want to buy that just yet. I'll rest until dawn. You know, I could take my crabs. 9 hours remaining. I'll go ahead and pick that up before it explodes and sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Not enough space. Um, see? There's plenty of space. And I guess I might as well turn back because my inventory is completely filled. What did I hit? My outboard motor is broken now. Oh, maybe I overheated. Fine. My bad. Please don't be expensive. It's kind of expensive. But I can finally buy this. And now I can actually fish again. What do you mean? Yay. Alright, now I'm broke again. At least I can actually fish. I'll fish on the way back. I mean, I say that, but I want these. Actually, never mind. I can't fucking get those right now. Deploy. Deploy. I probably shouldn't have put both of them at this... Wait, I never got those repaired. Oh, no, they're fine. Never mind. These things are so stupidly big. Fine. Take one of them. Let's not blow up our engine again. Oh, you can just click the stick to just do it manually. You should let the builder know. Alright. Kind of regret parking alongside of it, but it's fine. So I think that's where it wants me to go next. If I look on my map. Yeah, that's Gale Cliffs. No, that's... this place? Yeah. Hey. What is that? There's something floating above this thing over here, it looks like. Which is odd. Yeah. What time is it? 9 o'clock? I've been streaming for 4 hours? I'll keep going for a little bit. I think at 9:30, I'll call it a night, so about 20 minutes or so. Yeah, builder! Your house, your stuff. Oh. Passenger mission deployed. Okay, well, you're gonna be staying in Greater Marrow for a few more hours. Because it is the middle of the night and there are giant anglerfish. And I don't think either of us would prefer that. Oh. Here, you can hang out with some crabs. Okay, well, I can only pick up one of them. This crab is bigger than she is. I'll come pick it up on the way back. Yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. Builder removed from inventory. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have on hand. Yay! I love research. I love researching things. Yay! Heat resistant line. Mangrove and coastal. It's coastal and shallow. We can get a better outboard motor. Refined outboard engine. Twin prop. Oh, you know, this is just the I think this is just basically takes up 2 slots. Sounds like there's a helicopter flying over. Big crab or small lady? I mean, could be both. What is this thing? This doohickey over here. Refined outboard engine. Let's be bold and adventurous. Hey, there's another boat over here. Is it a fish, though? That just looks like scrap. You pull up alongside a boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out to you. Who goes there? The fisherman. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No, I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. It would have swallowed this vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for the shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Little Marrow for you. You would? Well, that would work, I guess. Large Pakagi. Courier pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squelches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen, I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest of whispers coming from it. Now, I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. I don't have the equipment for it, so just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Getting over it with mind and body. Again, an item emerges from the door hole. This time a book is pushed through and thuds to the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. Well, you might be here a while. Might as well start reading that now. Oh, time to escape. Yeah. Oh, I got what I came for. A trophy fish. Really, another crab already? Well, that can wait there. Got a Little Marrow first. Package for you. Examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me, wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. Awesome. I see how it is. Screw you too, buddy. Let's see how much this new engine is. I feel like it's going to be a while before I can afford it. I should buy some cod. Buy some cod. Catch some cod. Snag squid. That thing's kind of horrific. Ew. Tasting tongues writhe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. Ugh. We can fit another one in here. That's just a boring normal squid. $231 bucks. Before I do that, I should check and see how much this engine's going to cost me. $300 dues. High quality components and excellent craftsmanship, a reliable engine trusted by seafarers. And I don't think I can equip it. I think I can only equip one right now. Oh, it does actually update it to tell you how much faster it is when you've done the thing. Good. I'm glad. Whoa, look at these things. Halogen spotlight. Basic, but a solidly bright light. Its long range makes it ideal for spotting hazards at night. Intriguing. How are you doing, Mayor? You know of any strange occurrences? My counterpart in Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mare is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do remember him don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Now, what else can I do for you? You know of any shipwrecks around here? Shipwrecks? Unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. The lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are still some wrecks toward the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Now, what else can I do for you? Only 12% complete. Ew. It's icky looking. I missed the all-seeing cod. He was kind of cute. Oh, excuse me. Wait, what was that? Game mode. Passive mode is enabled. Monsters will not target the player, and scary random events will not spawn. Well, that's no fun. Alright. I do think that that's where I'm going to call it for the night, though, because I am getting kind of tired. But thanks, everybody, for coming out. This was a lot of fun. I think this will definitely be coming into the regular rotation. I would like to see this game through to completion. Or at least get as far as I can before I get too scared. But yes. Again, thank you all for coming out. And have a good night.